all to play for.
Oh, he's bowled in.
Beautiful.
And there it is.
An innings of authority.
Wow, what about this? Does he get enough? You bet he does. West Indies strikes again. Rain threatened briefly, but South Africa's batsmen found the greatest menace posed by the West Indian pacers on day one of the second Betway Test. The returning Shannon Gabriel struck with his third delivery back. Jaden Seales found a tentative edge, and Kema Roach rattled the woodwork as the visitors slipped to 37 for 3. But the Proteas skipper Dean Elgar dug deep in a typically resolute half-century to engineer a fight back, while first Test centurion Quinton de Kock produced style and steel to notch an unbeaten 50 of his own. The crucial late removal of Elgar lifted the home team's spirits and restored parity just before stumps.
Oh yes, day 2 promises to be another keenly contested affair. It's the West Indies up against South Africa.
Onto the pull very quickly. Carrying on from where he left off from yesterday. Superb batting by Quinton de Kock.
An early indication as to the mindset that Quinton de Kock is in, and South Africa as well. He is showing intent very early. He's not going to sit around and wait and leave too many deliveries and miss out on scoring opportunities. Picks the length right, gets into position, and executes well.
Oh, big appeal, big appeal. He did move across. What are they going to do? Seales is standing mid-pitch, having a look. And it does seem that Blackwood probably is not going to go upstairs. Just having a look at the last ball of the last over. He came well across, but it did so much that it's probably missing the leg stump. Looking at that, that's just the first look at it. Nicely played. Very nicely done. Got into a good position, but he also waited for it. All through the offside.
That's a top cricket shot. Van Mulder showing his class with the bat. He's a genuine all-rounder. Especially with a guy who is swinging the ball away from you as a right-handed batsman. There's a lot of risk in a shot like this. But he plays it to perfection. Gets on top of the bounce and finds the gap.
Leg side again. It's been a lot leg side to Quinton de Kock today. It's easy pickings.
He's found the equilibrium in his game, Quinton de Kock. And that's his strong area. As we mentioned, if you bowl too straight, he'll pick you off without taking a lot of risks. He has waited on that, watched it all the way, and used the pace of that delivery to straight from holder. Well, they wouldn't do that. That's a wicket. Kema Roach, as mentioned, strikes and takes the 6th wicket for the West Indies.
Superb by Kema Roach. It's a really good channel to be bowling outside the off stump to Van Mulder. He did a lot of hard work for his 8. Spent 39 deliveries there. Have a look. A little movement in, and it just straightened up enough to get the edge, which meant he was playing down the wrong line.
Gabriel at the moment. Well, that's nicely bowled.
That one kept a bit low. Surprised Maharaj quite a bit.
And they're on the way again here, so that'll please the bowlers. They can have a good little rest again and ready to fire up.
Widish delivery this time by Kemar Roach. And the informed Kock got a thick outside edge. Just went past that gully region.
That's pretty straight. Up goes the finger, I'd imagine. No, they think, well, there might have been perhaps an inside neck. I would suggest this is going to go upstairs. Bit of a discussion. And there it goes.
There's a flat line as the ball passes the bat. There is no bat involved. Simon, can you move on to ball tracking, please?
Here it comes. Hold one mix.
Ball tracking coming up, Joe. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Simon, I'm ready to go back on field to Joel. Joel, you can stay with your original not out decision. You're on screen now.
Gave him the width, and that's certainly not what his captain would have wanted. Probably won't get to the boundary. They could have run all four had they been really pushing for it. We'll have to settle for 3. That's an ordinary delivery from Jaden Seals. We just talked about it. Getting a bit ambitious.
No.
I just have had the back foot anchored.
First time, yeah. I didn't collect it. Wrong side. Wrong side. Yeah.
It's gone. That's the area. Jason Holder. A fuller delivery. And Maharaj went for it. Caught quite easily by wicketkeeper Joshua De Silva.
A wicket for Jason Holder and a break of the partnership, which may very well have got irritating for the West Indies. A lot fuller. Getting him to drive after the wafted cut shot before this. And then the edge. Comfortable for Joshua De Silva behind the stumps. And South Africa lose a wicket just before that lunch break.
Oh, beautifully bowled. The appeal is up. They're all begging and pleading. Did he got an inside edge to that? Are they going to refer? Yes, they do.
Greg review for Kock. Copy, Gregory. Leslie to Simon. We have a player review for Kock behind. The original decision is not out. I've already established that it's a fair delivery. Can you move on to front on spin vision, please? Yeah, the ball is quite close to both bat and pad. I'm going to need ultra edge to confirm if there's any bat involved, Simon.
Coming to ultra edge.
Let's keep rolling through. Just take it back. Take it back. There's a flat line as the ball is next to the bat. Take it through. Ball clips the pad. There is no bat involved, so it's not out caught. Simon, can you please move on to ball tracking?
Can you know when it's available? Here it comes.
Waiting on ball tracking, Greg.
Ball one wipe. Stay with it. Stay with it, 8 9.
Impact umpire's call. Wickets missing. Simon, I'm ready to go back on field to Gregory. Gregory, you can stay with your original not out decision. You are on screen now.
Very good decision. Really well done by Gregory Brathwaite.
Only one slip in for the Kock.
Oh, has he got an edge? Yes, he has. On 96, Kyle Mayers with another big wicket. And sadly for Quinton de Kock, this wonderful innings comes to an end, 4 runs short of the 100.
Kyle Mayers again, getting another big wicket. The much informed Quinton de Kock edged it. The Silver couldn't quite hold on, but it ballooned up in the air. Easy catch in the gully region by Shea Hope. Jubilation for the West Indies.
There's that drive. He's very confident on the drive, and if it's in his half, he will go after it.
Not a very good delivery from Jason Holder this time. Rank half volley. And was put away quite comfortably by Rabada. Got a good stride in as well. Good shot. Flew extra cover.
Catch!
Oh, that's absolutely superb. What a fantastic catch by the youngster. Jaden Seals with a wonderful celebration as well. Enjoy it.
That's what he's there for. That uppish drive. Took a good catch. It was going away to his left. And he really launched himself. Took a good catch. Kyle Mayers again. That was the last ball of the over. And look at this. That was brilliant from the young man. Certainly was a good catch. And didn't he enjoy it?
Ooh. Big drive by Ngidi.
Where is it? Where is it?
Full pitch delivery. Went for the drive.
Driving in the air, and oh, another wonderful attempted diving catch, but just through the hands of Roach this time around, and South Africa will get a boundary.
It would have been a brilliant catch had he taken it. It was struck quite firmly by Rabada. Just eluded Kemar Roach at mid-off to his left. Oh, he tried.
Top edge, flying away. Enough again to get over the slips, and this time it skips away for 4, so a couple of back-to-back boundaries and some good work done on the boundary as well by Mayers.
That is one of the dangers of having the faster bowler on. They get back on it. He really went for it. Rabada way over the slip cordon and races into the fence for 4.
Ooh, in the air and gone. That will be the end of it. This partnership that may have irritated the West Indies finally comes to a close after the West Indies have come back strongly at the end of this first session of day 2. A really superb effort with the ball by the West Indies to get South Africa out for under 300.
Kemar Roach once again taking the final wicket. And here it is. Ngidi pitched on leg stump, just chipped it up to mid-wicket, where substitute Darren Bravo took an easy catch. Ngidi only made 1. South Africa dismissed the 298.
Kemar Roach then finishing with 3 from 48, or 45 I should say, in 21.4 overs. Have a look at that session. 5 wickets falling, and a lot of those towards the back end of that session as well. Run rates, I don't think South Africa will be too worried about that necessarily. Those extra overs being bowled in the session, because that session was extended. So finish off that innings, and the West Indies have now finally done that. It was a wonderful fight back by the West Indies towards the end of that session. In the end, South Africa all out for 298. Top scorer in Quinton de Kock making 96 from 162. Another superb innings by the wicketkeeper batter, Dean Elgar. He was absolutely superb in really tough conditions, making 77. Partnerships, of course, were crucial from South Africa's point of view, and Quinton de Kock added 79 with Elgar, while Elgar and Verreynne put on 87, and Rabada and Ngidi added 17 towards the end. From the West Indies point of view with the ball, wickets shared amongst a lot of the bowlers. But Kyle Mayers stands out with a career best of 3 for 28 from his 15, and Kemar Roach, as always, leading the attack, taking 3 for 45 in 21.4 overs. A lot of bowling for him, but the wickets were shared amongst most of the bowlers.
Bit optimistic. Didn't get the sense that would have gotten anything onto the bat there. But they're discussing it. Probably debating whether or not they should review. They will. They're gone for it.
Ultra edge coming up, Greg. It's a flat line. There is a clear spike on ultra edge. Simon, I'm ready to go back on field to Gregory. Gregory, I'm going to have to ask you to overturn your decision to out. You are on screen now.
So they were absolutely right. Waited until almost the last second to do the review, and a wicket first ball for South Africa. Slashed away. Got a bit of width. Maybe not in total control, but still 4.
He's a really nice batsman to watch, pal, once he gets going. That's his first boundary. He's one of those left-handers. It's a real treat to watch. Some of those drives he plays to the offside. Clearly has made up his mind that he sees something he recognises he's going to have a bit of a dip.
That's not a bad shout. Where did it pitch? He's given him. Now it's the angle that is so very important. He's reviewing immediately, and that's what I felt.
Ultra edge coming up. There's a flat line as the ball is next to the bat. There is no bat involved. Simon, I'm ready to move on to ball tracking, please.
Right top, next to hole 1.
Ball tracking coming up, Joe. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Simon, can you go back on field to Joel, please? Joe, can you stay with your original out decision? You are on screen now.
Sweetly timed. Shea Hope presenting the full face of the bat, and it races away to the boundary for 4. Boom, pushed down the ground. And does it have the pace to go into the boundary? Yes, it does.
Another overpitched delivery, and nicely driven by Hope.
Taken. What a sharp catch. It's all going South Africa's way. That's a big wicket, the wicket of Ruston Chase. He has to go.
Just playing this one off his hip.
Substitute fielder on the field in Adavia, and he's put it down at short square leg. And the man who was under the helmet earlier took a catch. Carl Verreynne has just gone up to him and a little chat with him. Oh, so it's a smile on Dean Elgar's face, but he knows that's an opportunity missed.
It looks like it missed his hands as well. It went very quickly indeed, and I think it might hit the rib cage before anything else. And he was looking for the rebound off the rib cage.
Oh, that's come back. It's tough times for the batters at the moment. Tough situation for the West Indies. 38 for 3.
Well played. Gave him the width outside the off stump. and he didn't need any second bidding. 50 comes up, 52 for 3.
Certainly was a good shot. Well-flighted delivery. A little bit too close to Kyle Mayers. Good stride in.
Edged and gone. Like the seamers before him, he strikes early as well. The attacking tendency of Kyle Mayers proves his undoing again.
Good delivery. Well-flighted. Kyle Mayers going for the drive. Very well caught at first slip by Markram.
Nokia sharp at mid-on. They are sprinting quickly to get in another over, but will they? Joel Wilson getting towards the stumps, and looks as if they will. Here comes Gregory Brathwaite, and in fact they won't. So after all of that effort, they will not get that additional over, and we are at tea.
Probably trying to influence the umpires by running to the position real quickly. But both Joel Wilson and Gregory Brathwaite didn't fall for that. 20 overs in this session, 56 runs scored, 4 wickets to fall. South Africa at this moment is in the ascendancy. West Indies have a lot to think about during this tea break.
And ironically, the sun comes out in all its glory as the Proteas leave the field. Keshav Maharaj delighted to pick up a wicket as well. All the bowlers have gotten a share of the spoil so far. And the pair of Hope and Blackwood will know their work is cut out when they return for the final session of this D2. The eventful day in this brief series between the West Indies and South Africa at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in St. Lucia. Brathwaite falling to the very first ball of the innings, given not out on the field and then reviewed. Karen Powell ruled out, he challenged. So to be the umpire's call, and no doubt about the dismissals of Roston Chase or Kyle Mayers.
Good looking bowling card, South Africa. A wicket each to Rabada, Ngidi, Nokia and Maharaj. And they put their teams in a wonderful position. And this is where we are at the moment. South Africa dismissed for 298. West Indies in reply at tea on day 2, 56 for 4. Still trailed by 242 runs.
Yes, boy.
Bang on target first ball. Good afternoon, Darren.
Afternoon, Mike. Tough session for the West Indies.
Sliding leg side, I think.
I'm with you on that one. Pitch in line. It's very difficult for an umpire to give that out. And I don't think Dean Elgar will go for the review.
Not tempted.
Yes, Casey, good, Casey.
He himself is at mid-wicket at the moment, Elgar, so there's a good lie on the boys around the bat at the moment. Sliding leg side, that's going to run away pretty smartly for a boundary. So that'll tick the scoreboard over, that's what they need to do. And the first over after the tea interval is gone, 60 for 4 it is.
Last over, Maharaj, I mentioned his wicket-to-wicket line, and that's the problem with bowling that line. Coming round the wicket, the angle of the left arm easily slides down the leg side, and Blackwood got enough bat on it to get 4.
Advancing, strong down the ground, that's a very good shot. That is nicely played.
Great use of the feet. He's already aware as to what line Maharaj's bowling. We haven't seen a lot of turn on this surface, so this is a low-risk shot. Well executed by Shea Hope. And the intent is there.
Over the top of the slips. Bit of extra bounce. Every now and then we've seen that happen. Not very often, but just occasionally.
And that's one of the deliveries I spoke about. West Indian batsmen will find it very difficult to negotiate something like this. Blackwood does well, takes the bottom hand off, tries to keep it down, but luckily for him, it balloons over that slip cordon.
Oh, that's a good shot. That really is a very good shot indeed. Beautifully played from wide of the crease, Nortje, and dispatched for 4.
Shea Hope at his very best. When you've seen him score centuries at the ODI level, this shot is one that punctuates that type of innings. The balance impeccable. Body weight going into the ball, head over feet, and wonderful timing from the right-hander.
Excitement from Verena. I thought that might have got through for a while there.
That's good, Kesh. That's good, Kesh.
Again, it's lovely flight from Maharaj. And a bounce involved also.
Tries of catch it, a wonderful grab behind the stumps by Mulder. Did he get anything on it though? Keshav Maharaj pretty excited, having a little chat with everybody around the bat. Inaga doesn't think so by the looks of that expression on his face. Really good grab though. Let's have a look at this. Down the leg side. Oh, what was that? Down the leg side. Nobody there. It's going to fly away towards the fence. And a boundary for Blackwood. Freebie runs for the right-hander. Down the leg side. Bit of pace from Mangidi. It's an easy put away. Scrambled seam out the hand of Mangidi. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So quick onto it and a quick release as well. Peterson is very good in that area.
Yeah, that slip area again coming into play. Third man area, short third man, but well fielded by Peterson and good alertness as well.
That's good. Really good. When the runs are available, work it around. Looking really good, Shea Hope. That's the area that they want to keep it, because in that sort of area, the good length balls, he averages around 12 in his career. The shorter balls, he averages about 25. So he definitely prefers it full. He's wonderful to watch on the drive as well. Oh! Don't think he quite expected it. Standing under the helmet, Keegan Peterson, he's very quick. A good fielder, he's sharp in the field. Came to him maybe a bit quicker than expected. Full face of the bat. Oh, and he's got him. He's gone onto the stumps. He jumped really, really wide. And Lungi Ngidi has broken the partnership. Wonderful wicket for South Africa, just what they would have wanted. Hope was looking good.
Just as we were mentioning earlier, Natalie, just knowing where that off stump is and ball to balls that are cutting in.
Lovely drive. Wonderful from Jason Holder. He is a fabulous cricketer and is wonderful to watch. Oh, they trail by under 200.
A full delivery here from Ngidi. Just in that stride, that long stride of Jason Holder.
Oh, that was down leg side. It's not really, those fielders that are around the bat are not really there for that. And they will end the over. 103 for 5.
Such a fluid stroke player. I suppose his height helps, and really the fact that he can elongate and play nicely through the ball just makes it look so much more attractive, those boundaries.
Jason Holder with his long arms has a very good reach. He scored quite a bit of runs on the front foot, driving the ball, capitalizing on over-pitch deliveries like this one.
But he's got to be mindful that he's dealing with a top quality fast bowler. So Rabada will adjust his line, his lengths. And playing from the crease. Both feet almost anchored in front of the stumps. Gone. Set up by Rabada. Drawing him to the drive, drawing him into the stroke, conceding the boundary, more importantly, getting the wicket.
The line as well, a little bit wider. He sweetened him up nicely a couple deliveries ago where he was able to stroke one through the cover region for 4. Then Rabada just going a little bit wider. The smarts of him as a fast bowler, delivering for South Africa, deceiving Jason Holder, presenting an opportunity.
Very, very fortunate.
That delivery ended up very close to Joshua De Silva. He was looking to play that at backward point. Didn't find the room. Luckily for him, fielders were anticipating the cut shot. Just missed the wicketkeeper. More glove than bat.
59 minutes play left in the day's play. Nicely played, back with a square. That's gone away for a boundary.
A little bit of a loosener from Nokia. Just a little bit wide of off stump. And Jermaine Blackwood played it well. Scraped the wicket through that point region for 4. He strolled on to 33, Jermaine Blackwood, and does need a good score on his belt for himself and his team.
Bit of extra bounce, controlling that nicely. 4 fours in his 34 now. Really important that he's still there at stumps for sure, and De Silva on his birthday also. He's got to make sure he's there. Not Not too far away from that leg slip. Went quickly.
Maharaj, hands on his head. That was very close to the leg slip fielder. Not in a good position. Again, Joshua De Silva took his eyes off the short delivery, which isn't the way to play a short pitch delivery. Not the good way to play a bouncer. You got to watch that delivery all the way, and then you take evasive action if you have to. Let's have a look at this. Short pitch, eyes nowhere, head is turned. So that could have rocketed into his arm again. Poor technique in playing a short pitch delivery. Look at that. That's not the way to do it.
Nice line. Good channel for Mulder. Oh, he spotted that. Dragged him into that one.
Good delivery from Mulder. Good seam position. And look at the movement of the seam. And the bounce as well.
The call is for 2. Probably should have gotten those 2 runs had they been far more decisive. There just seemed to be a moment's hesitation there, which could have been fatal. Look at it here. He calls for 2 immediately. But then you can even sense the hesitation from De Silva. Just as well that they stayed their ground. A run out at this stage would really be disastrous for the West Indies. Over the top. Takes him to a boundary. Well, he got off the mark with a boundary almost in that same area 7 years ago in Trinidad. And taking him to 2,000 runs in Test cricket. Just ramps it over the slip cordon.
He's not the tallest of players, so it's easy for him to just get under this one and ramp it for 4 runs. Well played.
Superb delivery. Taking the edge, and he's joined the wicket takers. Joshua De Silva won't have a happy birthday, certainly as far as his fortunes and the West Indies' fortunes on this Test match day. Another excellent delivery, this time from Rian Mulder.
Edged and taken by, comfortably taken by Quinton de Kock.
Gone again, another one. Adding to the tally, adding to the woes of the West Indies. The light for South Africa continues in this Caribbean campaign.
And all smiles from Mulder. Picking up his 2nd wicket. Edged and taken.
And taken at leg slip. They're claiming the catch, they're celebrating, and he's walking off, is he? Or are they going to debate whether the catch was cleanly taken? Looks as if he's walking off, is he? Yes, there he goes. Field set, leg slip in place. And just turning it away, cleanly taken, no doubt whatsoever. That's what you expect from Jermaine Blackwood, using the feet, not going over the top, but beating mid-on.
Don't worry.
Might have had a couple of thoughts as to what shot should he play, knowing that the field has just closed in on him. But advances
Well, tight.
and drives for 4.
Single will take him to 50 and get him back on strike. Big heave, straight up in the air. And the catch is taken. The innings is over. And it's been another capitulation by the West Indies. Keshav Maharaj gets another wicket. And the West Indies, with very little resistance, for all of the talk about the easier batting conditions, they've once again been exposed by this efficient and excellent South African team effort. .49 last out for Jermaine Blackwood, 43 from Shea Hope. But South Africa put runs on the board, defended it with good disciplines, hard work. Wasn't looking for the single, was looking for the big heave. And it was the captain himself settling almost in the non-striker's end to take the catch. Glum faces all around from the West Indies in the dugout. It's also the end of the day's play and has gone all the way for South Africa, certainly in the field. They might have wanted a few more runs, maybe to get up to 320, 330 with the bat, but they've dominated the West Indies yet again.
Applause is all wrong. A good team effort here from South Africa. Taking 10 wickets in this afternoon's session.
West Indies' 9th lowest innings total against South Africa. They had their lowest, of course, in the first innings of the first test, 97. So it tells you that we've got some 9 scores between 97 and 149. It tells you that the West Indies batting have continuously struggled against South Africa over the years. Broad smiles, delighted reactions from the team, the support staff. Early trouble for the West Indies with the very first ball of the innings. And there was really no let-up despite Shea Hope and Jermaine Blackwood. They put on 43 for the 5th wicket. Blackwood last out for 49, but nowhere near enough.
Five bowlers used for South Africa. Vian Mulder with 3 wickets, and Gideon Rabada with 2, and Nokia picking up 1 wicket. They'll be pretty pleased. Dean Elgar is going to be very pleased with this bowling.
Keshav Maharaj got a couple as well. Left arm spinner.